Hello, everyone, and happy Mother's Day. Yes, yes, yes. I'm in my office, like I said on a previous video, catching up on all my videos I didn't get a chance to record, and I'm doing just that. Let's get right on into it. We're going to be talking about the Braxton's Family Values, Season 6, Episode 7. Okay, we got the sisters are meeting at a restaurant in LA with Toni. Tamar is taught, they all meet at some restaurant. I think Toni wants to tell them, she's going to get married, but she's special. Child is just special. I think she got hit on her head or dropped on her head or something. But she gives me the sense of being slow at times. Because dragging out her storyline with Birdman, I don't get it. Like I said, I think it's just a publicity stunt. They'll probably be married for X amount of months, then they'll get divorced. They'll say something like, "We were better off friends, and we wanted to stay that way, so we ended the marriage." Because anybody with eyes to see can see when they take photographs together, it ain't genuine. You know what I'm saying? Not like it was genuine when she was married to her first husband, Carrie. So I have my reservations, and I can have my own opinion, my interpretation of seeing a person together and seeing if there's truly love there or not. And I just don't get it when they take pictures together. I don't see it. I'm sorry. Even with them talking to one another on the phone, or he's in person for a few minutes when they're taping the show and she's having him featured, I don't see it. I see maybe a friendship or a person you look to for solid advice in the music industry and stuff of that nature. Yeah, but I don't see it. Okay, but anyway, we get on into the episode. We have, like I said, the sisters are sitting waiting on Toni, and Tawanda's there. I think it was with Tamar, and Tamar's acting like a child. It's the same like ever since she went through the separation slash divorce with Vince, she ain't been acting like herself. She always have been acting childish and saying childish things and always trying to get in her sister's business, trying to run it like she know everything. When she the baby, she don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? She just, living her life through what she thinks is different from where her sisters live their lives, in a sense. So, yeah, she's getting to be quite annoying in season 6 for me. And I was always on Tamar's team, okay? But she's definitely becoming very annoying where she wants to talk about other people's lives and give her little 2 and 3 cents. But when it comes to Vince being abusing her, or Vince being acknowledged in a negative way, she try to make it seem like it ain't all that, or she just don't want to talk about it. Period. You're not going to talk about her man or her. Just shut shit down. That gets on my goddamn nerves with Tamar. So I can see a little bit of the tides turning and how she should be leaning on to her sisters because I think all of them done had a divorce except for Tracy. And I think she was thinking about divorcing, but she probably really felt that, hey, I think she cheated in a relationship as well, so he cheated. So it's like, okay, two wrongs don't make a right, but we all wrong. We both were wrong, so let's not make a third wrong. Okay. So she, I think, is the only one besides Tamar that haven't experienced going through a divorce, yet her other three sisters have. Okay. And I don't think their brother Michael is in a relationship, or he just prefers to have his relationship and himself off camera. He don't want to be filmed. He's not really a part of it. He'll make some special guest appearances, but you ain't gonna really be talking to him either. Like you don't even have to give me a mic. I just, get close to them and that mic will take some of my vocalness and you all can hear what I'm saying. So it ain't gonna be that much anyway. So like I say, Tamar's being very vain. She's taking selfies of herself like she's a teenager or something. Then we got Tamar's being nosy, like I said, about the baby shower and how much Tracy is investing and solely her interest in putting the baby shower together. She's asking, have you talked to Olivia? What are Olivia's wants, her needs, her desires for her baby shower, this, that, and third? And she's like, her wants, needs, and desires are mine. It's my grandbaby. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna do it my way. And I'm like, well, go ahead, Trace. Hope you implemented some of the lady's wants because she is the father. I mean, father. She is the mother of your grandchild. So But then, like I said, I don't even know where this child's mother is. Olivia's mother's who I'm talking about. Haven't seen her on TV. No other siblings, no other family members. They didn't even come to the baby shower. From what I was seeing, they didn't introduce her family members. I'm like, is she homeless? Did y'all take her in? What is going on? You know, that's very odd to not have your soon to be, I guess, daughter in law, since she's having your first grandchild, to not have the mothers, her parents, what do you call it, implemented into the storyline. So this is kind of, I don't know what's going on. Okay. So basically, like I said, Tamar basically wants to hear out of Tracy's thing she decides she wants to do for the baby. But when they want to ask Tamar what she's going to do about her divorce and how her and Logan are, going to, be proceeding forward without Vince, oh, she shuts down. She won't say anything. So I'm kind of pretty much through with Tamar at this time. Then Tracy tells Tamar Tawana has a man, just to get off her situation. And, they were like, Tamar was like, well, I don't know about this. Why didn't nobody tell me? Because you ain't invested in the family, pretty much. You the one closed off the doors to your family and the gossip that's running through your family. You chose to close off that access because you don't want to be bothered. You don't want nobody asking you about Vince. So that's why you didn't get the hot tea when it was being poured, Tamar. But like Tamar, she's all for to one having a man. She like it's about time, this, that, and the third. Then Tamar goes for the juggler. She asks Tracy, since she's been the longest married, how is old sex being performed? How is that? Because I might be going for a longevity with Vince, and I just want to know, is that love making still good? And Tracy just told her, yes, honey, 20 long years and it's still good. She just let her like marinate on that thought. Okay. I was there for it. And it kind of made the scene with all the sisters feel like that it was genuine, that everybody was, kind of treating Tamar like she the baby sister. Fall back, let us give you advice. And if you experience it later on, let us know. Okay. So I like that was good banter for, just siblings interacting with one another. Then we got Tamar trying to get Trina to pay for their lunch and dinner. I'm like, girl, you're doing too much, Tamar. And Trina already done got in your ass before several episodes ago. I don't think I would try it. Okay, just everybody pay their own way and get it moving, get it kicking. All right. Then everyone's over Tony's house besides Tamar, but Toni won't say until Tamar gets there. Sisters want to know, hey, what's going on? What's the news? And I knew they weren't stupid. It was just light banter. They know a big old rock like that on somebody's finger. It ain't no cocktail ring that they just bought themselves or, their boyfriend bought them. That's an engagement ring. So I was wondering when that storyline was going to be like buried and done with, but it was eventually in the storyline. Okay, but Tony like I ain't want to tell Ned. I'm not gonna tell Ned to everybody's here. I mean, just acting like a poor brat, and she's basically the oldest. Okay, I'm like she's just trying to drag out her storyline because Tony is quite boring, you know, to a certain degree. It just is what it is. She always has been. Great performer, great singer, nice looking woman, take care of her business, other than the fact of her paying IRS. I ain't got no dislikes for Toni, but sometimes Toni act airy, like an airhead. Like she's not a part of this planet we're living on sometimes. So it just is what it is. She's in a celebrity type status world. Everything is just gold plated, just shimmering with diamonds everywhere. She's not on the same reality plane that we are in. Okay, and then we leave that situation. Got Evelyn asked Toni, has she set a date yet? Cause see, Mama Ev getting tired of the shit. Like, damn girl, you ain't that popular, you ain't that well known. Just tell your sisters what's up and be done. And whoever ain't him, sorry for them. I tell them hell. You know what I'm saying? Because it's best to just Tell your mom and dad at first. And then the other ones you can tell however you tell them. Hell, you can tell them one at a time. You know what I'm saying? But the storyline with this, I want all my sisters to be together before I tell them, that's ridiculous. And for you to be the oldest, that's just ridiculous behavior you got going on. But like I said, if this your storyline and this is going to keep, us having to see what you're doing, okay, so be it. But it was boring as hell, I'm going to tell you. Then we got the latest thing that Tony's gonna tell them when her tour date is gonna start because she just told Tamar and Tracy she wanted them to open, first two open acts for her, but she didn't give them a set date of when the actually tour is gonna take place. So that's what they thought that she was trying to say when she said, "Have you picked the date yet?" But like I said, all the sisters know it was just fake foolery, fake storyline. Um, when a person gets a diamond ring, it's not for, just a cocktail ring. Okay. So that was just her storyline was just tearing up in front of her face. I was like, just stop it, Toni. Just tell them, You're just looking stupider and stupider and stupider, and I'm sick of it. Okay. Anyway, then we got Tracy tells Toni she's going to be having a baby boy, meaning Olivia. She's going to be Duchess to a baby boy, and that's what she wanted. She's so glad Olivia's having one. And Tony's like, well, she's trying to show her the picture of the ultrasound. She said, well, where's the penis? How you really know it's going to be a boy? And, it just is what it is. And Mama Eb said, look at that. That's what it is. And then Tracy was like, Mama, that ain't his penis. That's too big. Then Evelyn was looking all crazy, and all of them started laughing. I'm like, Mama, yeah, please sit down for a moment. Please sit down, baby. Then we got Tracy telling her father about the baby shower and the gender reveal of the baby. And Tracy said, you're invited to come. And the dad just like, oh, it's just me? You just invited me? Meaning, you ain't do that right, Tracy. You should have said, Dad, if you want to bring your wife, our stepmom, you can. It's not going to be a big deal. Mama should already be over you and her situation, even though it's a fucked up situation. How you messed around with a woman in her circle, maybe not a close friend, but they didn't know each other. They were going to the same church. You were preaching at it. That's just going to be like, ugh. Something we're gonna have to live with. It's very disturbing that you try to be a pimp up in the church house and dating women before you got even divorced and this, that, and third. I mean, like they did in the old days, Dad. You keep your mistresses behind closed doors. You never let them come out for supper with the main folks. Okay, you keep them in the dark, 'cause that's where they need to be. But Dad is still acting like little G running around now thinking he can catch and clock every woman he feel he desires. So it just is what it is, and it kind of shook Tracy a little bit, but she didn't really say yes, she can come. She just pretty much like, Dad, I'm inviting you. This is a family event. Mama gonna be there. You already done destroyed her with all this foolishness, with cheating on her, and then you had to. That's why she left Maryland, Dad, because she couldn't stand the publicity of her being on the main lips of everybody saying how she was a fool that she didn't know her husband was doing this to her. That's what I get from it anyway. Of her moving from there to Atlanta to LA, just nowhere where their dad was. Okay. Then we got Tony's on the set with Birdman taking some promos for a new ad she got coming up. She's advertising and probably for the tour itself that she's going to be promoting. And like I said, I'm sorry, I just don't see the love between them. It's very awkward. Whoever they're trying to fool, it ain't mean because I don't see it. Okay, it's just something like a scripted thing they're bringing in for Tony to have a storyline. Because as far as I know, Birdman is gay. Gay is a jailbird. You know how they used to say back in the day. I mean, no man goes around kissing another man in the lips, and there's not controversy. You know what I'm saying? No. So I don't. Tony goes from worse to worse. So, okay, that's all I got to say. And then we got Tracy and Tawanda Trina out shopping at some healthy food store. Tracy's telling the sisters that she talked to their dad, and dad want to bring Wanda as his plus one, and Trina's on point with it. She's like, well, hey, we got to start changing the way we think about stuff. It's not our hang-ups, it's our mother's hang-up. Now she's full-fledged, I moved on. Of course, they're divorced. Daddy done remarried, somebody that she don't like. And, it's a shame that he wants to just keep throwing it in Mama L's face, but it just is what it is. Y'all made kids together, y'all kids are doing things, and y'all having the family gatherings, and they want their daddy there. It just is what it is. And I'm like, Mama F should really not have any feelings about it. It just is what it is. Hell, Mama F need to get married again. Get a man where she can bring him all the time and she can focus in on that man. She ought to worry about the man she was married to as well as the one he cheated with while they were in the same congregation, church, homes and stuff. But I was very surprised Tracy would say that. I mean, Trina would say that, and I was like applauding it all the way. Kudos for Trina. And then damn Tawanda going around the corner saying, that ain't gonna work. Daddy know better. I'm like, girl, where do you fall in line of the other sisters? I mean, is it Michael? No, is it Toni, Michael, then Tawanda? Or, is Tracy a little bit in front of that? I don't know, but it's bullshit. How Tawanda just keeps shit going for the negative. She the main one, as well as Toni should be telling their mama, look, life goes on. It dealt you a bad hand, but we're going to be having family events. And I'm going to want my daddy there because, he did it to you. And it affected all of us. But he's still my dad. He still was a good dad, as far as raising us and giving us the things we needed, like food, shelter, and clothing. Okay. So, Mom, you're going to have to get over it. All right. At least get over it for the couple of hours we're going to be together. Okay. And if we have to take Daddy from Wanda and she had to be by herself while we were, interacting with him and this, that, and third, so be it. But you and Wanda need to make peace with this and be done with it. Okay. Now, that's where I would have been. And that's how I was when my father was in the world. He's passed and gone on. But we used to have gatherings, and my mom was the epitome of not paying shit to my daddy. She didn't care. He didn't care who he bought. When it came to our graduations or other events we were having, it was just what it is. He always used like he trying to be hitting on mom, and I was like, man, get your ass out of here. Mama don't want you no more. Nigga. But like I said, I did that. I did it. It might be a black thing going on here. Like I said, only black folks can use that N word, whatever. But the white folk gave it to us, so hey, embrace it or don't do it. Don't say it. But just hear what it is. And like I said, my daddy, he cheated on my mom, and I just tell you, some men, I can only speak for black men because that's the only ones I predominantly mess with. They have a sense of entitlement that they think they can get away with stuff and negative stuff of that nature. And it seems like, hey, look, we need to stop accepting these things from our black men. We need to say, shut them down. If they feel they want to go mess with somebody, go mess with them then. But this doorstep that you're finna depart on, it won't be open to you again. And if most women, black women, start and continue to do that, men would check themselves and know it. Damn, I can't get along. I can't get this little play I'm trying to play on my initial, my A1. I can't have my second, third, and fourth no more, 'cause she ain't getting with it. So I'm going to cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Unless you can have and afford a harem of mistresses or wives that are in commitment of this type of relationship you're trying to put them in, then you have no right to even say or twist your mouth that you're going to have an affair. You're going to play on somebody. That's just my thoughts on it. Okay. We're going to move on from there. We got Tony's meeting the ladies at some restaurant, and Tony's agreeing to finally tell the women she's getting married. Even with that slow bop type of trying to say she's going to tell the women, she's still trying to pull it out. That's why I said, I don't want to hear nothing Tony got going on unless it's from a third party because I get them, going to give me the information right then and there. I'm sure I have nothing to say, wish her well. All good things come to her and many blessings and returns for her. But just to be doing all this, I'd be like, just send me a postcard. Because Tony be doing too much, too much. Tony finally tells them her and Birdman are or getting married, this, that, and third. Like I said, the girls weren't, they weren't excited about it. They really weren't, they already knew in a sense. It was like, why you give me a damn drink? Because, you don't make me mad. You could have been told us that, you just stupid. That's how I would have told you. You just stupid. That was my sister. But like I said, she needs to have a storyline because other than that, what would Toni give to the show? All right. Then we got Tamar wants to plan Tony's wedding, and she don't want nobody helping her because the mother, Mama Eb, said, "Why don't you and talk to Wanda do it? I think y'all would be an excellent partnership in that." And Tawana was like, "What? I ain't finna do this with her." And then we trying to sue her husband and her possibly for the rights of the song theme song. You know, I was like, "Woo, Mama Eb and these girls are yours. Mama Eb and these girls are yours. Keep you in prayer all day, every day. Cause they showing out. They showing out." But anyway, Toni says Tamar can help interview her both to Wanda, but she's gonna be very well hands-on in planning her wedding. At first she had said she didn't really want to do it, she just wanted the family to do it. Then she has this takeover spirit herself where she like, I'm like, Toni, you need to really sit down because I had one marriage, okay? And I'm sure you were hands-on in that one as well. And look how that turned out. Now you're marrying a man who openly kisses on men, claims he's not gay, but when him and his other friend, rapper friend, were together, the light skinned one, I don't know, Manny Fresh, I think it was, he was openly saying he was gay, he liked men. And Birdman, you was pretty much sitting on that table. I think it was an interview when Big Tigger had his little in the basement show where he had a lot of rappers coming in, debuting their singles or albums and stuff of that nature, and just having, commentary going on, interviewing. And I saw that. I was like, oh my God. Then, they're trying, I mean, I don't know if they're trying to clean up Birdman's image that he really don't go that way anymore. But Tony, I'm like, I'm not really feeling that. But anyway, it is what it is. This is the role model you're trying to set for your sons. Where the hell is Carrie? Where is Carrie? That's what I want to know. Where is Carrie? Okay, his boys need to be with him at this point in time when you're trying to mess with Birdman, because I would hate to see Birdman kissing on your boys. Okay. Anyway, moving on from that situation. Let's see. We got Tracy and Trina. They're still in LA shopping for the shower. That's going to be in Maryland for her son's baby shower. They talk about Tony's announcement to Birdman and marrying Birdman and, the upcoming events with the baby shower she's throwing and how her mother and father and Wanda going to interact and just a lot of mess. Then we got Tracy telling the positive attributes of both sides of the sisters, coming together and how it was nice and the cons and this, that, and third. Then we got Tracy and Tawanda are out in the park exercising. Tracy's getting ready for the upcoming tour. That's not going to happen. Not in her favor anyway, but it was a cute little scene. Then we got Birdman's calls to Wanda to ask her when is the date. What is the date him and Toni gonna get married? I'm like, isn't that something you and Toni supposed to be discussing? That's private. You all need to look at your schedules. It's not like you're CEOs of some Fortune 500 company. Y'all going out the country every other week and this, that, and the third, and y'all doing business meetings on business calls. I mean, come on, Birdman and Toni, really? Anyway, she was like, I sent Toni the instructions. I sent Toni the 2 dates. Y'all were supposed to choose this, that, and third. I'm like, this is too much. Then we got Toni don't start making clothes for fruit. Like I told you, she's in a I'm just trying to just not dog Toni, but I don't understand Toni. Okay? I don't understand her demeanor. I don't understand her ways. It's like she needs to have some therapy going on because stuff that she be doing, it's like it's questionable. It's real questionable. It's like she's suffering in silence and somebody needs to sit down and because even my mom was looking like, why are you making clothes for the fruit we gotta eat? And she was trying to make all type of assumptions of why she was doing it. I'm like, see, you got too much time on your hand. You got too much time on your hand, but you're supposed to be so busy. But you're busy making clothes for fruit. That's enough said already. Okay. Then we got Birdman said he wants to do the date. He wants to know the date because he want to tattoo the date on his forehead. I like, okay, I'm done talking with Birdman. I'm done dealing with a conversation about Birdman because he has enough tattoos. Some of his tattoos don't even make sense. Don't look good. But yet he done marked up his whole body. Except for I guess all the tattoos being imprinted on his face. But like I said, he has no respect for his body, so it just is what it is. Okay, if you got to mark up yourself, that I mean, how negative or shallow do you make yourself feel, or what are you suffering from? I'm like, put yourself in therapy. That's what I need you to do, Birdman, because you're doing too much. You're doing too much. All right, so we're gonna go and float past that. We got Trace over Tony's house. Tony telling Tracy she walked in. See again. No, what the hell is wrong with Tony? Okay, how you gonna say you walk in stiletto heels or heels on the treadmill? What where they do that at? That's orthodontic. No, not orthodontic. That's T. What do you call it? Damn, orthopedic problems right there that you're gonna have in the future. Who the hell told you to that is safe? That's not even a safe practice and to be walking with heels on a treadmill. See, I don't even want to talk about Tony no more because I'm getting kind of like heated and a little frustrated. I'm like, you supposed to be the lead sister, the older sister, the sister that comes with, some very good overstanding of things and situations. But the stuff that be coming out your mouth and the things that you do on this reality show is strange behavior. Strange behavior I can't get with. So when it comes to some scenes, when it comes to Tony and the Birdman, we just not even gonna discuss it because I don't know where they're coming from. And maybe if they just cut Tony out and we just see the rest of the family on family values, I think that would be good. I think they need to have a show by themselves. Because like I said, I don't understand Tony. And maybe that's why Tamar tries to be so eccentric like her. To have that mystique or that mysteriousness. But it's just stupidity to me. It's just stupidity. But like they're moving on from there. Let me see. She goes on to tell Sister Tony that, he wants to bring dad in, that, and third. And, Tony has her reservations about it. But it's like, hey, y'all all need to get over it. Life has moved on. It's going to constantly go forward. It's not going backwards. Get with it. All right. Get with the change and keep it moving. All right. Then Tony said she can't come to um, the baby shower that Tracy's having for her son because Diesel is going to be in some play or some movie that he has the major role in. I'm like, Tony, Tony, Tony. You're not acting like a human being. You're not acting like an older sister. You're not even acting like a family member. Now, I don't hardly see you at any of Tracy's stuff that she got going on. But she's always trying to make it to your stuff. I mean, you even make it to Tamar shit that she got going on. But you can't ever make it to Tracy's stuff. I mean, my thing is, why and where is Birdman? He asked your sons for your hand in marriage. Why he can't be there watching your son, soon to be his stepson, that he should treat as a son? Why he can't be there? So you could be at the baby shower. Or better yet, give a better option. Where the hell is his daddy, Carrie? Carrie ain't dead, okay? Why Carrie can't take his son? That's male bonding time right there where he could be telling his son how to do things. Why do you feel you need to be doing everything but some things that matter to somebody else in your family? Why you can't be there, Tony, at Tracy's event sometime? You see where I'm going with this, people? Seems like everybody want to treat Tracy like she's a bunch of trash. Like she didn't have the same mother and father in the same family. I'm over it. Okay, but if I was Tracy, I said, baby, if you can't come, I'm not gonna be a part of nothing or none of yours. You know, because I've always had your back. I always been down for you. Went up to Pennsylvania to watch you in this crazy little movie that you're gonna be in. That you're emulating somebody else who did a miraculous thing for a group of young people, as well as trying to save her own life and the person that wanted to inflict the harm, the abuser's life as well. I had time to come and see you, but you ain't got time to come and endure some stuff with me and my family, me and mine, and you supposed to be my sister. Girl, get the fuck out of here. I would have closed the door and said, taping is over. But I would have read her first. That would have gave the viewer some drama. And we really would have been talking like black people get down. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me this reality show, but give me some truth to it. Because that's not how that part would have played out. It would have been some cussing, some getting somebody together, and all that. You know, support me like I support you. You see what I'm saying? But you know, now Trace was like, okay, well, yeah, you do you, cause he needs you there. I'm like bullshit. Then we got Tony said we all need to come together, but yeah, you're not coming together for Tracy's event. Everybody else trying to rush it on up there to Maryland, but where are you, Trace? I mean, Tony, where are you? Okay, so that was my take on the Braxton Family Value season 6, episode 7. Toni was the MVP fool of the show, and we had some interactions where Tamar was, you know, acting a little shady and not in this not in on the right playing field. She was just like a lot of discord was going on between Toni and Tamar that I didn't appreciate. And then you had Tawanda on the bandwagon trying to take up for Miss L when Miss L wasn't even on that choo-choo train. And you'll understand that later, which is in season 6, episode 8, that I'm finna get ready for. Okay, y'all. But y'all marinate on what I told y'all. Y'all might like what I said. Some of y'all might not like what I said. But be respectful in the comments, okay? Be respectful in the comments. All right, peace and blessings to you all. I'll be back for review of the Braxton's Family Value, episode 8.